You just got paid. But can you Zelle it all? Ever had that moment where you get that paycheck notification, do a little happy dance, and then remember you need to send some cash to your roommate for rent? That's where Zelle comes in, a super convenient way to send and receive money directly between bank accounts in the U.S. But before you go Zelling your whole paycheck, there's one crucial question: how much can you actually send? That's what we're diving into today. We'll crack open the world of PNC Zelle limits, explore why banks have them, and how to find out your own sending power. So, buckle up and get ready to become a Zelle sending pro. Why limits exist: keeping your money safe. Think of Zelle limits like a gatekeeper for your bank account. They're there for a reason: security. Banks want to make sure your hard-earned cash isn't accidentally or maliciously sent somewhere you didn't intend. Limits help prevent fraudsters from draining your account in one fell swoop. Here's the thing: online scams are a real problem. Phishing emails, fake websites, they're all designed to trick you into giving up your information or sending money to the wrong place. Limits add an extra layer of protection, making it harder for scammers to steal large sums in a single transaction. But limits aren't just about protecting you from bad actors. They also help banks manage their own resources. When you send a Zelle payment, it doesn't magically appear in the recipient's account. There's a complex network of banks involved, and each transfer requires some processing power. Limits help ensure the system doesn't get overloaded with massive transactions. Unlocking your PNC Zelle limits, it's in the app. Alright, enough with the why, let's get to the how much. Unfortunately, PNC doesn't advertise their specific Zelle sending limits publicly. But fear not, there's a way to find out what your magic number is. Here's the secret weapon: your PNC mobile app. Open it up, navigate to the Zelle section, it might be under Send Money or something similar, and look for something like Limits or Available to Send. There you'll find your glorious daily and monthly Zelle sending limits. Bonus tip: while you're there, take a peek at the Zelle send history. This can be a good way to keep track of your outgoing funds and avoid accidentally exceeding your limits. Understanding the limits, daily versus monthly. PNC uses a two-pronged approach to Zelle limits, daily and monthly. Daily limits restrict how much you can send in a single 24-hour period. Monthly limits, on the other hand, cap the total amount you can send over a whole month. Think of it like a water cooler. Your daily limit is the amount you can fill up your water bottle with at one go. The monthly limit is the total amount of water you can take out throughout the month. Exceeding your limits, Let's say you're sending rent money to your roommate and realize, whoops, it's more than your daily limit. There's no need to panic. PNC doesn't usually lock you out of your account entirely. However, you might get a message informing you that the transfer exceeds your limit and prompting you to try again later. Alternatively, you could break the transfer into smaller chunks that fall within your daily limit. Important note: if you find yourself constantly bumping up against your limits, it might be a sign you need to reevaluate your budgeting strategy. Consider alternative payment methods for larger sums, or contact PNC to see if they offer any options for increasing your limits. More on that in a sec. Can you raise the limit? Maybe. Generally, PNC doesn't offer a way to directly increase your Zelle sending limits through the app. However, if you have a good banking history with PNC and a legitimate reason for needing a higher limit, like, say, you're helping a family member with a big expense, you can contact PNC customer support and discuss your options. They might ask you to provide some documentation to verify the reason for the increase. Be prepared to explain why you need a higher limit and how you will use it responsibly.